Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage.
Hello, Cubanwriter here, except I'm not really Cubanwriter. I'm Donald Trump, billionaire extraordinaire. And you, darling, are Colleen Wing, a small dojo operator. And I'm coming to visit you, Colleen, because a bum threatened me and then called you from an insane asylum. And I don't think it's weird at all.
Was this bum huge? Was it a huge bum? Was that the problem? He was so huge?
He was a huge bum, and I am bigly worried about him. I know I'm a billionaire with a private security force that's the size of an army. But I'm coming to you personally at your shitty dojo because I was threatened by a bum.
I don't know if I really want to help you out. Seems a little suspicious.
What could possibly be suspicious about a billionaire coming to visit you?
In my shitty dojo?
Because I was threatened
Which,
by a bum.
by the way, I don't think is that shitty, but okay.
Well, it's true. It was a pretty nicely appointed dojo. It had racks on the walls with the training weapons, nice floor space, cool wooden beams. I'd actually like this dojo if I wasn't a huge douchebag billionaire. Now listen, I want to make sure you don't think it's suspicious at all that I, Donald Trump, billionaire extraordinaire, have come to visit you at your shitty dojo.
In person.
In person. To inquire about some bum who's currently incarcerated in a mental institution.
Oh, and how did you know that I had any contact with him?
Apparently we've been following this bum around, tracing all of his movements and communications, because he's a bum and he threatened me. And this is the kind of thing that I, a billionaire, worry about every day.
It's probably why I'm not a billionaire.
That's probably it. If you worried more about bums who threaten you, you could be a billionaire like me. But listen, I need you to sign some papers saying that the crazy bum is crazy. I don't want you to think that's unusual in any way. And I don't want you to think it's unusual that I'm here personally making this request, instead of sending one of my army of henchmen to take care of this for me. Perhaps even someone who could pretend not to be affiliated with me. Are you on board?
I'll have to think about it.
I can't believe that my argument hasn't been more persuasive. Oh well. Back to plan B. I guess I'll hire some thugs to beat him up in a room.
Where? In the mental hospital?
In the mental hospital. I'm going to bribe a bunch of people in the mental hospital to beat him up in a room and then say my name.
Oh, well, I mean, he did hire mental institution people. It's not like that's a plan that's going to go badly.
No, that's the biggliest, best plan I've ever come up with. I'm definitely going to go with the beat a guy up by bribing people in a mental institution and then have them say my name.
So that you know who it was that got to beat you up?
Yes, it's very important to me that this bum know that I wanted to beat him up, because that way there'll be no way for him to connect the event to me in any way. Or, if he does connect it to me, the bum who beat up all of my security staff will be so intimidated that somehow his behavior will change to my benefit.
I guess.
Am I an idiot?
I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see what episode 3 brings. Oh my god, I don't want to watch episode 3. Please don't make me.
I'm going down this dark path and you're coming with me.
No! Help! Send help.
But you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due.